bias in this matchup, but if you just go Sephiroth, no, screw Sephiroth.
Of course, the Joker and Cloud are also viable choices.
Okay,
for
if
Ned.
it goes that, like I'll be a little more awake.
It is
Okay,
the
I'm awake.
Cloud.
I'm awake.
Okay,
I'm awake.
all right,
I'm
it's
awake.
the Cloud.
All right.
All right.
Now
Wow,
this is the
a
character I
throwback.
know Ned for.
Yeah,
I love PT, but this.
Bayo Cloud. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Exactly.
Okay, nice platform reset, a perfect percent for a back throw. Just trying to get some jumps here early is Deathspade. Obviously, Cloud is going to be looking for the back air to play neutral for him in a lot of cases, and Deathspade is just trying to prevent that from happening. Ooh, nice anti-air with the heel slide. There you go.
Trying to, definitely taking his time, trying to get back on stage to run out that limit, and you can see that it's gone. Like he didn't get to use any of it.
Yep, an excellent character. Any character that can stall off stage for long enough is going to be a little bit of an issue for Cloud, just in terms of not being able to get that. The little slide off of ledge so we could get the aerial ABK was beautiful from Deathspade. This is going to be big damage, but it's definitely not going to be a kill. That is a down air find, which is going to kill at 133, and a beautiful start from Deathspade.
That's the thing about Bayonetta. Her combos don't kill anymore, but it's just, you have to worry about what comes afterwards. Like, you've just taken a ton of percent and you're in a bad position, and she just has a bunch of different tools.
Ooh, but even that low to the ground, I don't know if Deathspade stopped crouching in that moment, but that back air hit a crouching Bayonetta, it looked like. A very good move. Back air is very difficult for any character to deal with. And of course, Climb Hazard out of shield speaks for itself. One of the best out of shield options in the entire game. Deathspade has those follows though. Ooh, the reversal back air.
That's like the hard part. It's like once you get to this level, people know how to escape your combos. And even though Deathspade is really good at following and covering like the other SDIs, right? Like it's still the potential to put yourself in a position to get reversal.
Yeah, and in situations like that off stage, sometimes you have to just go for something. You can't always be waiting to follow an SDI choice. Okay, that lots of landing lag there, but a grab was the punish of choice for Ned. And it kind of feels like that should have hit. It kind of feels like the fist was right there, but the hitbox is kind of...
smash attacks are awful.
The hitbox is kind of bad, yeah. Okay, once again finding the ABK, but just a strong landing there. Oh, wow, what a great defensive option, and he's reversed the situation again. Ned is just so on top of these little micro situations, and is going to punish the witch time. Forced out of the ledge once again, and another down air is going to finish off the stock. Deathspade is still in this, especially since damage is nothing to Bayonetta.
Right.
She could get it right here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's getting it.
Yeah, she's getting it right here.
Exactly. But Deathspade may have gotten the damage, but Ned got the limit. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he missed the limit cross slash, and that's going to be a small punish. Obviously, a lot of the combo game is not going to be nearly as prevalent now. It's such an awkward percent for Bayonetta, but she can land a down air, she can land a back air, a random smash attack. A bad situation for Cloud in particular. But he got inside, man. The witch time was definitely the choice. The aggressive ABK is going to get Deathspade back on ledge, but trading with back air is not what you want. How are you going to use this limit, Ned? So patient. Oh my gosh.
And that's fine. You want to be patient, like in this situation.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the timing of get up was perfect. And that is not going to be a conversion. The percent is a little too high. Grab is not really going to do anything except a simple neutral win for Cloud.
Yeah, that's why you can see Deathspade kind of waiting to shield a lot more, because it's just like both these characters need very specific things in order to just clutch out that kill.
And that is going to be enough. Yes, the full rage up air is going to kill an extremely close game one. Deathspade is playing right at Ned's level.
I think like what we just saw at the end there is just it's just hard to get that kill at the end with
that high percent situation is very favorable for Cloud.
And like especially because NED has been doing a good job of just like not doing too bad in, like getting comboed and like just surviving like what comes after.
That game was a little too close for Ned's comfort. The Pokemon trainer is coming out, and you know, I can't deny what Ned has tweeted. He has lost a little bit of faith in this character, but here it comes. And I can understand why Squirtle, in particular, is a good choice against Bayonetta.
Right. Has the frame data, small, tiny. The thing is, though, like, this is Kansas City. Like, like, it's not as bad as it used to be.
You're dead! But you died off the top. The trade-off of playing Squirtle, for sure.
Because I promise you, Deathspade has gotten that exact conversion off of one of our 5 like PTs here in Kansas City. So this is a much more comfortable position for Deathspade.
Yeah, everybody's got PT practice too. Like one of the most popular characters in the metagame.
For sure, I was definitely part of that popularity in its peak.
Yeah. And I think the idea of Squirtle is that you're not going to get caught mid-air nearly as often. So Bayonetta's combo game is going to be kind of neutered, but that's not really what we were seeing there. Deathspade was picking it up anyway. And playing such a light character helps mitigate Bayo's main problem.
Right, exactly.
Just a very patient neutral here, trying to scoop up the Squirtle. Yeah, you need this kill. I agree with the switch to Ivysaur.
Like, Squirtle is winning a lot of exchanges for Ned, but it's just not good.
Well, sometimes it's like that. But well, once again, the top level SDI from Ned coming out and netting him that kill. And what is the damage here? This is Squirtle, folks. This is Ned Squirtle. Okay, the switch to Ivysaur is going to finish it off at a 42% conversion and holding on to center stage.
Ned playing very patient here, which you need to do against Bayonetta.
Ooh, man.
That's the hard part about Bayonetta, though, is like if you are based around very tight confirms, like Bayonetta can just say, nope. Good patience on Deathspade there.
Going into the Charizard for some survivability. Bayonetta's combo game is going to be better, but is going to struggle to get a raw kill on Charizard. This character would be living to like 200% in this matchup, unless that happens.
Good job baiting out the up smash, but it's just not quite strong enough. Too heavy, center of the stage.
Yeah.
And that was like a fresh down air too.
At these presents, Zard feels like a very natural counter pick to Bayonetta. And now that she's back at 0, the Ivysaur is coming out for this bullet seed that you simply get out of.
Yeah.
Simply outplayed by the game's
Ivysaur is a
mechanics.
good Pokemon to stay on because then you can very quick, like you are switch to Charizard, who is decent at low percent, but that also means you can very quickly switch to the Squirtle. Whereas if you were playing Squirtle, even though it's better at like when your opponent's at low percent, then you're stuck on Ivy, then Charizard, then you have to get back to Squirtle. So that's probably why he played Ivy and was totally okay with just like losing this off there. Yeah.
Nice auto shield choice there. Is going to catch that bear missing with a Twitch twist.
And so this is where Deathspade wants to win. Yep, this is where Deathspade wants to win. Where he has it's Squirtle and it's at the low percent where Bayonetta is a lot more effective.
Game win for Deathspade after the switch to Pokemon Trainer. I would kind of guess he's not going to go back to the PT after it didn't work out, but what do I know? What do I know?
It wasn't bad. I think like there's just like small choices that that would make the difference is probably what he's feeling.
He had some early troubles with Squirtle that if he mitigated would have changed the dynamic of that game quite a lot. Maybe he is sticking with it.
These two are playing my favorite skins for both of these characters.
So the blue Bayonetta skin
and the purple.
Yeah.
And the purple Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, true. Still not seeing the Sephiroth coming out in this set. This is loser's bracket, folks. Ned is 2 games away from failing to top 8 here at LevelUp Arena. We're still pretty far away from that. The Pokemon trainer has won plenty of sets against players of Deathspade's caliber and better. Oh, I can't believe that Razor Leaf missed. Kind of an awkward position to be in here for Ned. Yeah, he's gonna get hit.
Too late of a percent to get much more than just like the one hit, but
okay, really nice response. The Charizard dash attack just straight up beating Bayo on the ground. Usually an out of shield option is how to beat Kill Slide.
ooh,
Up smash is gonna live.
yeah, it might have worked if like he was facing the other direction, but like not behind. No, she's way too low for that.
Oh, but just a raw up smash is gonna
See,
hit.
in front it will hit.
Yeah,
In front it will hit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Playing a very careful neutral with Squirtle here. I agree, this is who you want when your opponent is a low percent, but obviously your stock is
Yeah,
ready to pop
I think he
anytime.
was just like at a low enough percent that like he didn't feel like he was gonna die yet. But now Bayo has a bit more percent. He's at a lot of percent. Now is when you want to play Pokemon Trainer.
Okay. And once again, we see, even though you are getting through that Vine Whip, Ned is covering the other side.
Right. You show it to him once, and like he's a good enough player that he's already thinking what he's gonna do.
He recognized it instantly, but letting it hit is pretty bad for you too.
This is why the Bayo jab buff is in there, because it tricks you into like trying to use that jab, and then you just get caught swinging.
One back air is going to lead to the dash attack. Living that back air. That's so rough for Bayo right now.
Yeah.
You want your main kill move to be killing at 170. I mean,
yeah.
This is a tough comeback to make for Deathspade.
Yeah, and you could see he was really trying to kill the Ivysaur out there, because once Charizard comes out, like Charizard just abuses Bayonetta's weaknesses so hard, especially like when you don't have to care about combos anymore, right? Just holds the fort down.
You don't see forward air being the option to punish ledge tank very often from Charizard.
I-
Usually a down angle F tilt is the choice.
I have never seen that in my life.
Wow, that is
Not once.
That is wild. That's a kill screen you don't see it every day. They covered jump as well though, and obviously Bayo is want to do an aerial option off of ledge.
It's really smart. I learned that from Charlie because he doesn't go both laser. I literally just
Going to small battlefields. Just a more favorable blast zone. If you're trying to kill Squirtle from center stage, this is the better thing. And I get the Pokemon trainer switch now after seeing a 3-stop.
Right, exactly.
Okay, yeah. Basically getting a dash attack there. Immediately.
He gets clipped by the uppie into a combo.
All over that Pokemon switch. But the SDI was perfect on the bullet seed. Try and go for that up smash out of shield at a percent where it wasn't killed. And from behind where, as we've seen already twice now, it just did not be hit.
Yeah, so if he can kill, yes, because you could see Charizard was bad when was a bad matchup for Bayonetta when Charizard was at like 150. If you're at 70, oh, you are heavy at 70 against Bayonetta.
Yeah, and reading these Pokemon switches like 3 times in that stock.
Yeah, and you could see there like Ned got like a down throw as Ivysaur, but like didn't want to do anything because he knows that like Bayonetta can just like air dodge out of that. Deathspade is just running away with this lead right now. Like especially a character where the counterplay to this character is don't interact. Having a lead helps with that weakness a lot.
Sure. Charizard can definitely make things a lot more even with one move, and can't even finish my sentence before the up smash evens the stocks up. Squirtle is capable of this damage, but the defense by Deathspade has been so good in this matchup.
And it's just like a terrible position.
My goodness, he was not. It's Pokemon Trainer. You're not supposed to be able to edge guard this character like that.
Right.
Or Bayonetta, though.
Right. Luckily, Ivysaur's recovery is just so good.
Oh, he gets another one.
My last two tournaments have been really good.
Razor Leaf has not been the same since the nerfs.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So much worse of an option.
Catches Squirtle approaching once again. And even as difficult as it is for Bayo to get her initial aerial options,
Yep, and then pop.
Squirtle is light and he's gone up the top. Wow. Amazing combo. The advantage state was just extremely clean from Deathspade that entire game.
The game is won depending on what happens when Ned is at 7. Like the start of these matches, like
And here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. He's a bad, bad man.
Do not go, Steve.
The Cloud. He did win with the Cloud.
Right. I think, and like you said, I think like the chats are pointing out, like Ned has just been saying like he's not really going Sephiroth today. It said like this is game 5. Do you really want to play the character that like you haven't touched at all?
He's not feeling it. I saw him on stream. He was playing Sephiroth earlier, but
okay.
That's who he got 3-0'd with against Apollo Kage. So I don't know. Maybe that tilted him. He lost a little confidence.
Right. Some days you're just not confident in specific characters, and you just want to go characters you're more
He's
confident.
definitely taking a minute to think about it there. He did not have that instinctive choice. But he is doing great here in Game 5, obviously. I feel like Cloud does do fine in this matchup. There's definitely no reason why he needed to switch in the first place. Like, he won that Game 1, and the Climb Hazard out of shield is going to clean up that stock.
So,
how are you getting in on this Deathspade? How are you approaching him?
The ironic thing is, a character having like a stock lead with low percent is actually like a better position for Bayonetta than the character having a stock lead with super high percent.
Yeah, an ironic position for sure, but Ned is perfectly happy to take that lead to the bank. He is just going from side to side and not choosing to interact with Deathspade any more than he needs to. You need to get in on this cross slash. You need to get in against this bear. How are you doing that?
Very good dare. Very important dare.
Yep, just stalling out the limit. Smart. Oh man, they're just holding shield against each other. It is Smash 4. Okay, the back throw. Finally, he does take the grab. I mean, it's very safe to shield generally against Cloud. This is running away from Deathspade now.
Right. Like very many Bayonetta things need to happen in order to make a comeback.
Yeah. There's absolutely no reason the damage can't be made up, but you need to be winning these neutral interactions that you have not been. That within is going to get him out of that bad situation. You need to be stealing these stocks, and that should do it. Yes. All right. Okay, finally landing a witch time for the first time in this set, catching the aggressive down tilt.
If he can end this stock, Ned stock, like very soon, like it's going to be like a very good position.
There is volatility in this matchup for sure. I mean, we haven't seen it, but Bayonetta's capacity to gimp this character is definitely very strong. Oh, wow, he just went for the punish. Wow, bold choice by Deathspade, but a big reward. Okay, the ABK is going to get about 20% punish. Yeah, that is the bait.
You could see, like, you knew Cloud is going to dash attack there every single time.
Yeah. It's just taking advantage of Smash player brain. You see that regrab potential and you want to go after it. There's a primal instinct to go punish that, and Bayonetta takes advantage of that very often. Not going to hit the climb hazard.
Barely able to roll far enough that Ned's positioning wasn't able to punish roll there.
And that is going to do it, yes. Very solid game 5 from Ned. Went back to the Cloud, and it eliminates Deathspade and brings Ned one set closer to top 8. So Deathspade finishing in 13th, very respectable finish for our local